3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. Well, small interruption. There was a tornado warning. Hello, hello, friends. Back with another Rat Run puzzle today. I'm loving this series so far, and I'm only on puzzle 3, so I'm super excited to see where this goes. Rat Run 3 Double Dutch. This is experiment 3. It's orange from the 19th of June, 1974. The results of the 8x8 were nothing short of astonishing. Only the tiniest dosage was given. The tiniest dosage of what? Luna's scratching my chair. The dosage of what? However, we will proceed as planned, introducing black currants to test self-control. I actually don't know what those are. They're little berries, I think, right? Like off of a bush. I think that's what they are. Yeah, because there's like blackcurrant jam. I don't know. I'm guessing. It remains to be seen whether Finks will resist eating those that take her in unhelpful directions. Ooh. All right, let's get started on the experiment. I remember the message at the end of puzzle 2 said something about jumping up to a bigger grid this time. So this is what we're working with now. Rat Run 3 Double Dutch by Marty Sears. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Aim of experiment. Finks the rat must reach the cupcake by finding a path through the maze. The path will be a snaking line that passes through the centers of cells without visiting any cell more than once, crossing itself, or passing through any thick maze walls. Sounds good to me. As well as moving orthogonally, Finks may move diagonally if there's a 2x2 space in which to do so, but may never pass diagonally through the rounded end/corner of a wall. We have black currants in the puzzle. Cells connected by a black currant have a 1-to-2 ratio. One is double the other. Not all possible black currants have been given. Okay, so these are kind of like Kropke, right? We can have 1 and 2, 2 and 4, 3 and 6, 4 and 8 across these. Test constraint today. In this experiment, the correct path will be a valid Dutch whisper line, which means adjacent digits along the path must have a difference of at least 4. Okay, those are interesting. I do puzzles with German whispers more often, so that's what I'm used to. Where German whispers, you can't use a 5 at all on the line, and they're strictly high, low, high, low, high, low. But Dutch whispers, you can use a 5, because you could have a situation where you have like 1, 5, 9, right? So instead of high, low, you would have low, medium, high, and your pattern might not be very cool. Wouldn't work out nicely. Luna's scratching me a lot. Do you want me to pick you up? What's going on? Ooh, was there anything else I wanted to go over? I don't think so. Oh, the 2x2. Yeah, we can go diagonal in some situations. Maybe I'm coming down here and I want to go this way. That would be okay. I can move diagonally through this 2x2 area. I cannot cut corners by going diagonally this way. That would not be okay because you would go through the rounded corner there. As always, there's a link to this puzzle in the description if you'd like to solve as well. And with these Rat Run puzzles, I'm also putting the links to the previous puzzles that I've done, 1 and 2 this time. There's also a link to a playlist if you'd like to see the rest of the videos, Sudoku variants that I've done, and a link to a Google form if you'd like to submit a puzzle. So, how would we like to get started? Ooh, there aren't any given digits. I know I need to get from Finks down to the cupcake. Okay, I have options. Do I want to go left or do I want to go right? If I do go left, I will go all the way across this way. Let's maybe think about that. Either way, I do need to cross a Kropke. I do need to eat a black currant to keep going, right? Let's do a blue line today. That'll contrast nice with the orange. If I were to go this way, I am using all but one number from 1 through 9 on this line. There would be one number I'm not using. And this would actually be a number that has to go to Kropke, because even if this isn't on the line, I still have to follow it, right? Cells connected, yeah, it doesn't say anything about being on the line. So this cell is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, or 8. Meaning 5, 7, and 9 would have to go on the line if I go this way. That 5 is important, I think. If I go this way, I would have to use a 5 somewhere. Oh, you know what, actually? If a line goes through one of these one of these black currants, it has to be a 4-8, right? My options for this are a 1 and a 2 and a 4, a 4 and an 8, or a 3 and a 6. The only one that works is 4 and 8. That's interesting. That's really interesting. So if I went this way, I would have to use 4 and 8 for sure. Well, if I go this way, it'll be 4 and 8 for sure. Okay. What do I do with that? We're saying if I go this way, is this an option? Luna keeps bumping my arm. What are you doing down there? What do you want? What does that mean? If this, let's say, if this is the 4 and this is the 8, what would go next to this? A 1, 2, 3. I have a ton of options. But the other side of the 4 would have to be a 9. That might be good to think about. Is there anything that doesn't work on a Dutch Whisper? No, everything has options, and everything has 2 options. At least. 1 can go next to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 can go next to 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 can go next to 7, 8, 9. 4 can only go next to 8 or 9, so 4 only has 2 options. 5 only has 2 options, 1 and 9. 6 only has 2 options, 1 and 2. 7 has 1, 2, 3. 8 has 1, 2, 3, 4. 9 has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's not a number that I can't use. Maybe let's look at the end. Oh, you know, actually this has a lot of options of where I can go. This I need to decide between left and right. I'm not sure yet. I don't know about numbers I can't use. I know whichever way I need to go will be a 4-8 on the crop key. But so far I'm not seeing an issue with it. The cupcake. I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot of options here. Would the middle of the puzzle help me instead of the beginning or the end? It actually might. There might be like a path here that's impossible or something. Yeah, this actually. This is in the same region. I have a 3x3 box here. These can't both be 4-8. So I can't go like this. This would be fine because this could end up being like a 1-2 and this could be the 4-8. That would be fine. This I have some freedom. Do I have more that are in the same box? Okay, I could not, for example, go this way. This would be 4-8 and this would be a 4-8. That's too many 4-8s. I could not go this way. That's actually really good. There's no way I would want to go down this hallway because this would have to be a 4-8 and then the only way out is by going this way, or maybe the only way in if I came from here. This would have to also be a 4-8. So I definitely don't want to go down this hallway. This is going to be bad. Let's mark it like that. I don't want to go that way. So there's actually no way I'd want to go here, more specifically. Was starting in the middle actually a good idea? Does that occur somewhere else? No matter where I go up here, I end up in here. Whether I come out here or I come out here. What can I do with that? I, for example, cannot go like this because that'd be too many 4-8s in this column. So I actually think I need to go through here no matter what. That's cool. In order to get from the top of the puzzle to the bottom of the puzzle, I need to go through some situation here. The only openings are right here and right here. I cannot go this way. So once I get down into row 4, I need to go this way. So for sure, this is a 4-8. Now, how do I get to this 4-8? I cannot go this way because this would have to be a 4-8, and that's too many 4-8s for the row. So this is not an option. I do not want to go this way. Meaning I'm going to come out this way for sure. And I can't continue up this way because that would be too many 4-8s. So I'm going to have to go this way for sure. And this is also a 4-8. I was kind of kidding about starting in the middle, but I think this is helping me. Now from here. That's interesting. I could come back this way, couldn't I? Because these wouldn't be consecutive, or these wouldn't be adjacent on the line. They don't have to be a 4-8. I might be able to get away with a 1 and a 2 here, or a 3 and a 6 or something. That's interesting to think about. But this blue is where I'm going for sure. I'm definitely doing this. From here, now, I cannot use the entire top row because this would have to also be a 4-8, and that's too many for box 1. So let's go back this way. And I believe I can safely say now that I'm going to start off by going right. I know for a fact I need to go across this dot. That's if I don't want to go down this hallway, then that's the only way to get out of row 4. In order to get to row 4, I need to enter either this way or this way. I can't do this cell because this would have to be a 4-8, so I need to go this way. I can't go through this dot, this little doorway, because it would have to be a 4-8, and that breaks this. So I need to go this way. I cannot go through the rest of box 1 because this would have to be a 4-8, and that's too many 4-8s for box 1. So I must go this way. Very neat. Very neat. I do know that this also must be a 4-8. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 because it's a dot. However, I know I can't use a 4 or an 8. Other options seem fine right now. No. Next to a 4 or an 8, no matter what this is, there's no way this can be a 6. So there's no way this can be a 3. Next to a 4, I don't have any options. So this is going to have to be an 8, and this is going to have to be a 4. This is going to be a 1, 2, 3. Those are all options. After 1, 2, 3, this would be a high. This could be a 5, couldn't it? No, it can't be a 5 because this can't be a 1 or a 9. So this is going to be low. Let's shade for that. I'm using blue for my drawn line. The puzzle is orange. Let's shade in pink and green. This is going to be pink. This is going to be green. This is going to be pink. This cannot be a 5 because this can't be a 1 or a 9. So this is going to be green. It's going to be high, which means this needs to be pink and this needs to be green. So this is going to be a 4 and this is going to be an 8. Between or next to a 4, this can only be an 8 or a 9. Regions. This is a different region and this is a different region. This might be able to be an 8. After an 8, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4 as an option. After a 1, 2, 3, 4, this is going to have to be a 6. There's no way I can do 1, 2, 3, 4 and then a 1, 2 again. So this will be a 6. This will be a 3. This is high. This is low. Next to a 6 could only be a 1 or a 2. Sounds good to me. Also, if this is an 8, then this is a 4 and this is an 8. So I can go ahead and make this pink. I can go ahead and make this green. Next to an 8, it's going to be a 1 or a 2. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Next to 6 is the 1, 2. I need to like triple check myself each time. That was way off, but I know I'm going to start thinking about German whispers and doing differences of 5. That was a difference of 6. That didn't even make sense. But I need to make sure I'm doing difference of 4. Okay, after a 4, this becomes an 8 or a 9. But this can't be an 8 because of the region, so this is a 9. After a 9, I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as an option. This cannot be a 4. It might be a 5 depending on our pattern here. Yes. I can't do green, pink, green, pink, green, pink because this is green now. So I do need this to be a 5 and this to be a 1. That's the only way to get from green to green an even number of spaces apart. Let's make 5s blue. This can be pink. I'm running out of colors. The grid is orange. My line is blue. We're going to double up on blue here. Red might be too similar to orange to use. If this is a 1, this is going to be a 2. What else do we have? This is actually just a 1, 2, 3. It can't be a 4. 8 or 9 are both still fine for this region. Okay, continuing with our line. I do still have to follow Kropke rules for this. It can't be a 4, 8. This can't be a 4 or an 8. This can't be a 2. I also see a 1 and a 3 and a 6 over here. Oh, wow. This also can't be an 8. This has to be a 4. This has to be a 2 then. Okay. Let's see. After this, I could go down here, but I can't go left. What if I go up? What happens here? After a 4, I need to use an 8 or a 9. If I go down, this would have to be a 9 because I've already used an 8 for the region, but I can't use a 9 on a Kropke, so I need to go up. That's the only option. Perfect. This is also going to be an 8 or a 9 with this one. After an 8 or a 9, well, let's just say I have to go this way, then I have to go this way, I have to go this way, I have to go this way, I have to go this way. After an 8 or a 9, I can use a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this region, I've already used a 5 and a 4. So it's a 1, 2, 3 for sure, which is low. After that, I have lots of options, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've already used a 5, a 9, and an 8 in the region, so this is actually just a 6, 7, but that is a high number. Low would be a 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just a 1, 2, 3, which is pink. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This is going to be a 6, 7. I can go ahead and make that pink. I'm only going to shade what I have on the line, I think, for right now, to make it a little more obvious. After 1, 2, 3. Oh, Luna's pulling on cords now. We don't want that. I'm going to pause. Loba and Luna turn 5 years old next month, and I think they're in their teenage years. They're kind of ornery lately. Let's see, what was I looking at? This 1, 2, 3. I actually have a 3 here. These can't be 3. They're actually just 1, 2. That doesn't change these options. Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna have a 5 over here for sure. Actually, I can just go ahead and place a 5. I need a 5 in the row. It can't ever go on a Kropke. This is gonna be the other 6, 7. So this is gonna be a 6, and this is gonna be a 3. That's gonna help me later on, I'm sure. And it was good I looked at it, right? Let's see. After a 1, 2, I have loads of options here. This could be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It sees an 8. After that, I'm not sure. After a 5, I get more options. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It sees a 4. This could also be a 9, and this could be a 5. I need to consider that. So before I keep pencil marking 5s, I kind of want to look at the lines some more, maybe do some Sudoku. 1, 2, 3, 4. This needs to be a 5 and a 7. So this is going to be a 6, meaning this is going to be a 7. Which is cool. That's fine. 5, 7. What is this? I need a 1, which is going to go up here, so this won't be a 1. It's also not a 2 because of this. So this is a 3. Also because of this 1 too. Neat. 3, 5, 7. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 3, so this is a 7, and this is a 3. Just Sudoku. 5, 7. Okay. I I keep, for some reason, looking at this as a 3x3 region. I think because I have 8 of them shaded. So I keep wanting to think it's broken. What else do I have? I think figuring out where 5s can actually go is going to be really interesting for the line. From here, I do at some point need to use a 5 in this column, and I can't go here. I can't go up here, so one of these is going to have to be a 5. Oh, okay, here's this. From here, I can go left or I can go down. If I go down, I have to keep going all the way around, and I can't make this a 4-8 again, so I need to go left here. Now, up or down? Either way, I end up coming out over here. This seems kind of dependent on what's in the row already. Maybe that 3 will come in handy. But either way, I end up going this way. I'm going to put a big circle here. Binks is going to jump in a tunnel and go underneath this wall. That's what this means. I want to remember to come back here because I don't know if I'm going up or down, but I'm definitely coming out this side, and I know I can't go through here because I've already used a 4-8 in the region, so I need to go down. From here, I have some options, and I might need to start looking at digits again. So I can go left or I can go down, and I don't know yet. Left or down seems easiest, but we'll come back. This, on a crop key, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. This sees a 4 and an 8 and a 1. If it's a 2, this would be a 1 or a 4. Or this could be a 3, 6. Actually, this sees 3, 6. So this can't be 3, 6 either. This needs to be a 2. Going next to a 1 or a 4. Oh, this is the same region. So this is a 4, so this becomes a 1. Meaning this is not a 1 or a 2. It's a 3 or a 5, so this one can't be a 5. This is strictly a 6, 7, 9. But I do need to consider that this could be a 5 if this is a 9. Okay, this is 2, which is pink. It's low. I can't put 5s next to a 2, so I know that these are going to be high numbers. Let's look at this one. After a 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. It sees an 8. So 6, 7, 9 are my options here. This is going to be a 6, 7, 8, 9. It sees a 6 up here. It'll see something from this region. I'm not sure yet. After a 3, 5, this has got to be... This can't be a 1, so this is going to be pretty high. Even if this is a 5, this would be a 9. Well, now I know that this can't be a 5 because these would have to both be 9s. Since this can't be a 1 and this can't be a 1. Nice. This is going to have to be a 3. Which is a low number. This is going to have to be a high number that can go next to a 3. If this is a 3, this can't be a 6 anymore. This is going to be a 7, 8, 9, but it sees a 7 and a 9 from the column, so this is an 8. Meaning this is not an 8. This is a 7, 9 for the region. What else do I have now? Two, 4. I have a 5, 7 up here that didn't help with yet. After an 8, I'm going to go up or down, and I can use a 1, 2, 3, 4. I cannot use a 3 at all, so this is actually a 1, 2, or 4. Oh, well, I'm going green, blank, blank, green. The only way to do that is by using a 5. So this is going to have to be a 9. Look at that. No, shoot. I can't use a 5 there. Oh, I broke it. Oh, I thought I was onto something. I'm gonna go through this part again, and maybe I missed something. I feel good about the rest of this so far. I think I made a mistake in here. Knowing me, if I were to make a mistake, it would be as soon as I broke the line, right? And I definitely have this 5 up here for sure, so I know I can't use a 5 in here. And I definitely can't use a 5 here because this needs to be 4, 8. So there's no way this can be a 5. This is the same region, so these can't be 5s. Okay. So starting from here, I'm gonna erase this actually. I know I need to go down to at least here. I cannot keep going down because I'd be stuck going through here and this can't be a 4, 8. So I do need to go in here. As for up or down, I'm gonna end up coming out this way either way. And then I know I can't go across here, so I need to go down. That all makes sense. I feel good about that. Pushing my sleeves up, getting ready. If this is a 1, 2, after 1, which is the lowest, this could be a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this, you know what I did? I didn't pencil this correctly for this being a 5. This could be 1, 5, 9. This is going to be low digits, but also a 9. That's what it was. And I think that's going to be how it needs to work. Ooh. Okay, so let's keep going from here. This would be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because of this being a 9 at the one end. And this could also be a 9 because I could go 1, 5, 9. Okay, I need to take 8 out of here. And this needs to not be a 4. This can't be a 3, but other than that, we're fine. Okay, from here, I'm not sure about this because I don't know what this is, so let's jump to this side. This needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. It sees a 4 and an 8 because of the region. It sees a 1 because of the column. 2, 3, 6 is what I have this narrowed down to now. So this would be a 2, 3, 6. Or sorry, a 1, 4, 3, 6. But I can't use 3, 6 here, so this can't be a 3, 6. This is just a 2. Meaning this is a 1 or a 4, but it sees a 4 because of the region, so this is a 1. That all still works. This is pink. Next to a 2, I can't use 5s, so I don't need to worry about 5s. I know that these are going to be high numbers. And they're going to be, after a 2, would be 6, 7, 8, 9. This one sees an 8 because of the region. Possibly a 9, I don't know yet. This one sees a 6 because of the column. Okay, so this is for sure a high number. So the situation I ran into was if this is also a high number, like if this was not a 5 and this was a low number, this can't be a 1 or a 9. So it's what are the words I'm looking for here? This can't be a 1 or a 9, so this can't be a 5. Let's think about it that way also. If this is low, a 1, 2, 3, this is a high number. But if this is a high number, it's not a 1 or a 9, so this would have to be the 1, 9. The 5 would have to go here or here, and one of these would be a 1, 9. But that's broken with this being a 5, so I can't use a 5 here. Wherever I go from here will have to be a low number next to the 7, 8, 9. So I need this to not be high. This has to either be a 5 or a 1, 2, 3, 4. If this was a 5, this can't be a 9 at all, so I'd have to use a 1 in here. And this would also have to be a 1 or a 9, but this can't be a 1. Oh, this can't be a 1 or a 2 because it sees a 1 or a 2. It also sees a 3, so this is just a 4 or a 5. But there's no way I can put a 2 or a 3 here. We could do that. This is a 1 or a 9. Oh, and I have a 1, so this is a 9. Oh, that worked. That worked. Hold on, that worked. If this is a 9, this can't be a 6, 7, or 9. This has to be a 5. Next to a 5 can only be a 1, meaning this is a 2. If this is a 5, then this is a 4. Perfect. That ended up working out. Nice. I think I didn't pencil this correctly when I looked at this the first time. I didn't consider that this could be a 9. This is going to be a high number. This is a low number. Now, this can't be a 9. Now, after the 4, I can only use 8 and 9. So if I go up, that's broken because I can't use an 8. So I need to go this way and make this an 8. It also means that this is going to be a 7. Our line is going to go this way and this way and this way. This needs to be something that can go between a 7 and an 8. So 1, 2, 3, it sounds like. It sees a 2 because of the column. Nice. Okay, we recovered. Everything's fine. Between 1 and 3, or between 7 and 8, a 1, 3 is fine. Nice. What else do I have now? After this 2, a 6, 7, 9 is fine. Where do I go from here? Well, now I have a 4, 8 here. Look at that. It's not even on a dot. I can't go through here because this can't be a 4 or an 8. So I can't go through this dot. But I could go down like this maybe. Could I? I'm getting a lot of low numbers in this column already. I would have to have a 3 here if it's another low number. Or I could do 9, 5. That's an option. Let's look at Sudoku for a moment, maybe. The other 1, 3. I don't know. Let's see. I need a 2 somewhere. One of these is going to be a 2. I need a 1 somewhere still. I need a 3 somewhere still. 3 might go here. I have a 4, I have a 5. I need a 6 somewhere. 6 can't go here, so one of these would be a 6. I think the only thing this can be is a 1. It sees a 2. It sees a 3. It sees a 4. It sees a 5. It sees a 6. It sees a 7. It sees an 8. It sees a 9. Look at that. This has to be a 3 then. This is not going to be a 1. This is not going to be a 3. 2, 6 looks fine. Okay, more Sudoku. This row is getting kind of filled in. So I want to look at maybe what dots can be. This is in the same region as this, so this would help me. This can't be a 1, 2. It can't be a 2, 4. It might have to be a 3, 6, because it can't be a 4, 8 either. This is going to have to be a 3, 6, meaning this is not a 6, it's a 2, and this is a 6. This one, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8 are the options. I can't do 3 and 6 because of this region. I can't do 4, 8 here, so this is either a 1 or a 2. If this is a 1, this would be a 2. If it's a 2, this would be a 1 or a 4. But it sees a 1. I'm using a 2 no matter what. It's either 4, 2 or 1, 2. Nope. This is a 2, so this is a 4 and this is a 2. Wow, look at that. So if I wanted to go this way, this is high, this would be low, this would need to be high. That's not going to work. And I can't use 5s in here, not that quickly. So I can't go down, I need to go this way. Oh, we were so close. Finks can smell the cupcake. After this needs to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sees a 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4, so this is going to have to be a 5. Look at that, meaning this has to be a 9. This is blue. After the blue 5, I need to use a 1, and neither one of these can be a 1, so it needs to be a 9. If this is a 9, this can't be a 9, so I need to go this way. And I also need to clean up some more Sudoku with that. This is a 9, so this is an 8, and this is a 9. This is a 5, so this is a 7, and this is a 5. Now I'm here. The only way I can go is left. This becomes a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this row, I have a 2 and a 4. In the column, I have a 2 and a 4. In this region, nothing. So let's think about where I would go from here. I could go left, I could go down, I could now go diagonal, actually. Fun. It would be a high number or a 1 wherever I go. Do I want to maybe look at Sudoku and see what options I actually have? This column still needs a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my gosh. Well, small interruption. There was a tornado warning. So, everything's fine. I don't think anything touched down near us or anything. But, got ourselves and got all the cats. I have 4 cats in my house. I'm very blessed to have a basement. So we did go to the basement for like an hour, watched the news on my phone, and it was really loud, like the storm and the wind. We got a lot of hail, but I don't think anything actually touched down near me. But, everything's fine now. Um, so where were we? Um, oh, I have this 2-4 highlighted. Okay. I was going this way with the route. Oh my gosh, it's actually been like almost 2 hours since I looked at this. All right. Um, let's see. I put a 2-4 here, which is cool. I was looking at what this could be if this was a 9 and where I would want to go from here. I think I do want to do some more Sudoku though. Just to get some number options going. Like I can see in here, I'm going to need to use a 3 in this region, so this won't be a 3, for example. This is going to be the 3, and then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is a 6. Let's make this a 7, and this a 6. This is gonna be a 1, 5. This will be a 1, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like a 1, 5, 8. 9, 5 is fine. 9, 1 is fine. This column I don't have a whole lot of information about. I can't use a 2, 8, or 4. If I went 9, 5, I could go 9, 5, 1. I could go 9, 5, 1. If I go 9, 1, after a 1, I have so many options. I mean, I could go 9, 1, 5, couldn't I? 9, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I might want to think about how I can get from here to here, what my options are. I will have to go through here, won't I? That's going to be the only way. In order to get to this region down here, this section, I can either go this way or this way, which I've already said I can't do. So now I do need to go this way. That's a good thing to look at, I think. And I will go this way at least. I don't know if I want to go diagonal. I actually know I won't go up because there's no way I can get a 2 and a 4 connected. I could go diagonal, I could go to the right, but I'm definitely doing this so far. So if this is a 2 or a 4, there's no way this could be a 1, and there's no way this could be a 5. This will need to be an 8. So this is a 1, 5, which is interesting. Could go 9, 1, 5 or 9, 5, 1. After an 8, a 4 or a 2 are both valid. I was using green for big numbers. This cannot be a 5, so I can just say it needs to be pink. And this is going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It sees a 2 and a 4 because of the column, so it's a 1, 3. After a 1, 3, after a 1, I could use a 5, and then a 6, 7, 8, 9. It sees an 8 from the column. Getting interesting. 9, 1, 5, 9. Hear me out. 9, 5, 1, 5, 1. Let's look around a bit more, maybe. Like this. This, maybe. I did say earlier I didn't want to go this way with the line, but I could at least fill digits in, right? What is this, actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 2, so this is a 9, so this is a 2. That's helpful. I cannot have a 9 here anymore. This needs to be a 5, 6, 7. This could still go 3, 7. It is still possible for this to be a 3, which is good. 3, 7, 1, 5 is how that would work. And that is fine. Could I go diagonal here? 3, 7, 1, 9. That'd be fine. Ooh, the 5? I could just completely cut it off. I could go this way. I have some options. 1 makes it so any of these work. 3 makes it so 7 would work. Let's see. I do actually need to use a 3 down here somewhere. Because of Sudoku, one of these does need to be a 3. One of these will need to be a 3. Do I want to look at this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. I know that I can't use a 3, 6 because I just said for this region I needed to use a 3 here. This can't be an 8. Oh, I really don't know. Let's look at more Sudoku. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 here. This can't be a 5, this can't be a 6, so this can't be an 8. Here, I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this can't be a 7, and also this can't be a 7. So let's make this a 7, meaning this can't be a 7. It can't be a 7. Can't be a 7. Take out the 7. So this can't be a 3. This has to be a 1, meaning this won't be a 1 and this won't be a 1. I'm for sure using a 4. It's either 8, 4 or 2, 4. But either way, one of these is a 4, so this is a 1 and this is a 4. Meaning this needs to be a 2 or an 8 next across from a 4. And this can't be a 2, so let's make this an 8, meaning I can't use 8 in this region. This is a 2, 4. This is an 8, so this is a 6, meaning this is a 5 and this is an 8. If this is a 1, then this needs to be a 9 and this needs to be a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Okay. 2, 4. This is going to be, oh, this is a 5, so this needs to be a 6. And then I can say what this is. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, it looks like. So this is going to be a 1 and this is going to be a 5. So what are my options here? I can go from 1 to 6. There's no way I can go 1, 5, 6 or 1, 3, 6, but 1, 6 works. So we'll go ahead and connect that. Green, pink. My cat is scratching at the door. I think she came out of hiding in the basement. That's another thing I forgot to mention. The cats were not phased at all. Like, they did not care. Normally, they react an hour before the sirens go off, but we had sirens going off, it was hailing, and the cats just didn't care. I had to, like, wrestle with them to get them into the basement. Like, this is good for you. This is safe. We need this to happen. You need to be in the basement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This needs to be a 7. This, because of Sudoku, is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This 1, 2, 3. This is going to be the 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is a 7, so this is a 9, and this is a 7. I have 2, 4. Either one of these is fine next to an 8. With a 2, I could go 7. Okay, I can't go up here, and I can't go right here, so I do need to go diagonal, actually. Nice. With a 7, this will have to be a 2, so this will be a 4. So this will be a 2, and this will be a 4. I want to clean up a bit, because I'm getting close to the end now. Can I just go straight through here? I think I will. I don't see another way around. So, after a 7, I could have a 1, 2, 3. It sees a 1 and a 2 from the column, so this is going to be a 3. No. No. Something broke. No way! Wait, I got all the way down to the end and I messed something up. Was it because I was talking? Was it because I was talking? There's already a 3 here. What digit is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't go this way. Oh. Is it because I was talking? This is a 2, 4. Am I forgetting 5s as an option again? This ended up being a 5, so I can't use 5s in here anymore. Okay, Sudoku. 9. What are these for the column? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 can't go here or here, so this is a 6. It's a 3, 7. This is a 3, so this is a 7, and this is a 3. I have to go. Oh, wait, I could have gone down. I think I was fine. I could have gone down here and then kept going. That's kind of funny, actually. That's kind of funny. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is a 9, so this is an 8, and this is a 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this I can't go up, I can't go right, I need to go diagonally, which means that this ends up being a 2, and this ends up being a 4, and this ends up being a 2, and this ends up being a 4. I'm not gonna fill that in yet because I'm not done with the puzzle. I cannot, though. Things can see the cupcake, and we can't get there yet. We need to go down here, go from 7 to 3 to 9 to 5 to 1, and then we can go to 8. And that would be fine. Ah! I feel like we're just dangling the cupcake right in front of her. 9 is high, 5 is medium, 1 is low, and green is high. Very nice. Very nice. Experiment completed successfully. Cells visited 39. Black currants eaten 3. The transition to full-size maze appears to have had no negative effect on Finks's performance whatsoever. She showed high levels of self-control, rejecting the black currants that would have been detrimental to her overall goal, whilst enjoying those that happened to lay on the correct path. Very nice. This one was a lot of fun. I feel like starting off was really difficult for me, the break-in, figuring out what needed to happen, but, oh gosh, it was so long ago now. The 4-8 realization with the dots with the crop key was really nice, and I kind of jokingly said, you know, I can't figure out what to do at the beginning, and I can't figure out what to do at the end, so what if I start in the middle? And that ended up helping out a lot, because noticing things like, well, I can't go down this hallway at all, so once, in order to get from row 3 to row 4, I need to go this way, and working from there, that was really good. That was really helpful. And I thought I broke it several times. I did break it here. I didn't have a 9 penciled, I believe what it was. I didn't consider that if this was a 5, this could be a 9. And, down here that I needed to go all the way around. Poor Finks. Very nice puzzle. I'm having a lot of fun with these. Let me know how you did in the comments.